There we go. There we go. Once again, man, what's going on, guys? Red K, Wally Mob Gaming podcast number 251. I'm all by myself, but that's fine though. We're gonna have a good thing, you know. So who cares? Nobody wants to hang out with me on a random Thursday. It's fine. It's totally okay because we got lots to talk about, lots to get to. It's not going to be a lackluster show whatsoever. We even got silly sauce, so we'll jump right into it ASAP. Oh shit! I haven't watched any of these. Oh shit! Flying on me. Explode. You can't explode. What are you doing? What's he gonna do? Oh! Yo! Yo! Oh shit! You earned that victory. KO! Oh. Oh shit. Alright, that was funny. Alright, that was good. That was good. That was good. POV, your boss wants you to be more creative about bringing in more customers.
Now, where is this establishment? Joshua, get your keys. We have adventures to go about and do. Where is this at?
And he was never heard from again. It's a trap. It's a trap. How grapplers move in fighting games.
What the? My door! I can't have shit in here.
He got a victory screen?
I need a new roommate.
Bro tried to brush his teeth. I was all right.
Hey, you're pretty famous, right? I'm pretty famous too. Ain't that right? That's right. What you say, big boy?
Returning to rank mode to get my God of Destruction back. That's messed up. That's messed up. Tekken Emperor.
I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me.
And if you know, you know. Promotion chance. That's messed up. Only true gamers will understand. My man with the shades on. Hey yo, I feel this. What is he on it? Not the hug, not the hug. Yo, we don't know what he had to do. Listen, he's buying a PS5, and they're more expensive now than they were when they first dropped, which is crazy during the pandemic. He's buying a PS5 6 years later. I mean, we don't know what he had to do to get that money, man.
Out of my way, punk.
How fighting game characters intros be.
I've been waiting for a nigga to fight.
You're going down. Hey!
Seems I've been summoned. Now it's time to do it. Master, guide me.
It's pretty accurate. It's pretty freaking accurate. It's pretty accurate. All right, that does it for a silly sauce. We actually got a lot of stuff to talk about. Matter of fact, we just dropped right into it. Looks like The Weeknd is The Weeknd, like the pop singer of The Weeknd, is a big fan of Street Fighter, apparently. Apparently, The Weeknd is a big Street Fighter 6 player, which is not that hard to believe, but still kind of hard to believe. Welcome to the FGC. The cultural impact of Street Fighter on multiple generations is often unpredictable and unappreciated. So there's more people from all walks of life, or were at one time fans of the video game icon. It seems the extent is to The Weeknd, given the pop star's recent trip to Japan. Capcom recently shared some of the posts from his social media showing that The Weeknd had visited the headquarters in Osaka. This explicitly including the meeting of Street Fighter 6 development team, with photos shown to the music icon next to some of the familiar faces playing around with some rounds while wearing a Capcom Cup jacket. Don't just give him the cap. Don't just give it to him. I mean, I guess it is The Weeknd, right? The Street Fighter social pages that The Weeknd is actually a big fan of Chun-Li. I mean, but let's be honest. What red-blooded American man isn't a big fan of Chun-Li? I see you, Weeknd. So apparently he's a big fan of Chun-Li. One of the photos shows him using the strongest woman in the world in Street Fighter 2 while playing in the arcade. So let me check out the little videos he got. There was also footage online of Instagram of Gene Hackerman with The Weeknd also putting up time in Street Fighter 6, as well as he's playing Chun-Li. Let's see what The Weeknd got. Not the grab. Okay. Is it gonna hit? Oh, is that gonna kill? Let me find out. He's jumping like an idiot, but Okay. But was he playing modern? He was playing modern, everybody. Okay, I gotta deduct points right here. The Weeknd, appreciate you being a Street Fighter fan, but we can clearly see they're both playing modern style. It's not like, I'm thinking like he putting combos in, he was playing modern. So, okay, let's see what else we got. Let's see what else. Did he play another match? I mean, not that modern players aren't players too, just, you know. Oh, he was putting work in on some Street Fighter 2 as well. Would you look at that? Oh, they also let him play Requiem. Y'all also let him play Requiem. Hey, yo, look at The Weeknd's face. He looks shook. This must be like after. Look at The Weeknd's face. He looked like, what the hell is this? Had him playing Pragmata as well too. Yo, The Weeknd look happy as shit. I would be too. All right. Turns out The Weeknd is a pretty big Capcom gamer. I don't know if he's actual like anymore, but he seemed like he knew what he was doing, Chun-Li. But let's watch that one more time, because maybe I'm judging it too harshly, right? Let me see this again. All right, bam. He knew what he was doing, got the grab. Yo, that was a one-hit confirm. The Weeknd with the one-hit confirms. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. What do y'all think? Was that real, or did they just let him win? I don't know. Either way, Weeknd's a big fan, Chun-Li fan. It's cool to see artists showing love to the FGC, like for sure. I can't. Tekken got a big patch, not a big patch, small patch. We know that we got season 3 coming around the corner. Let's see what they got in store for us. And we are here. Tekken 8 version 2.009 patch is released. The World Tour just capped up, and we got a trailer for season 3 characters coming out. Tekken 8 is going to undergo server maintenance for a new patch from 1:30 p.m. until 6 p.m. When is that going to happen? Through the update being downloaded, the Tekken 8 Season 3 Pass is now available in digital stores at $35 USD. The previously sold both just character or character stage passes For the first 2 years. There's only one option for the 3rd season, though. So you could buy a combo pack of 1 and 2 season, but only one for season 3. As well as revealed today, update does not just change the game's balance, which will happen with the full Tekken 8 3 release on March 16th. Let's see what it says. Increasingly, the first new character will not be released at the time, with Kunomitsu joining the roster sometime in late spring. She'll be followed by Bob in the summer, Roger and Junior in the fall, and announcing fighters in 2027. There's more being announced and added to the game. The game today update, though, with details found in the patch notes. You can check out the full ones for yourself. Here it goes right here. Application Monday, February 9th. There's going to be a patch. So, yeah, okay, we knew that. Monday, February 9th. We already went through the patches. What was in it? Impact of update. Following the changes will affect download replays. My replays. Of course, you can't get your downloaded replays once the patch goes up because it's a new whatever. Season 3 is updated, adds support for Season 3 Pass, which we made available on each platform later. February 10th, release date and time for the patch. Adjustment to characters, Kunimitsu, Bob, Roger Jr. Characters, costumes, 44 types of costumes, jeez. Notes, each costume can only be worn by its specific character. 2nd anniversary campaign, starting February 10th, we'll be hosting a 5-week campaign to celebrate the 2nd anniversary of Tekken 8 season. During the campaign, players can obtain various bonus items. So this is stuff in the shop. Campaign rewards, fan art, season 1 and 2 set giveaways, 35 panels previously distributed as fan art that you can use in the game. Pack content players customization items for all characters released up to Tekken 2. Wow. Totaling 4 packs. 2nd anniversary sale for the store is going. This is basically for the store. Playable characters, move, behavior fixes, version 2.09. There'll be no battle balance adjustments, behavior fixes. The major update is 3.0, which is scheduled to be released on March the 17th. So yeah, like I said, this is just the patch before the patch. So the patch doesn't break the game. But patch 3.0, we see right here, will be released in March. So March the 16th, I think they released it. It says, yeah, right there. So full patch release. Got to move up a little bit. Container, distribution packs, Tekken shop stuff. 2nd anniversary sale. 3.0. Where's 3.0 at? 3.0. There's right there. Major update version 3.0 will be released March 17th. There it is. All right, so Invincible Versus is coming out later on this year, and they want you to join the Viltrumites. We got a trailer, like it was, I think it was last week or a week before, for the 2 Viltrumites, and I think we got some in-depth details going down right here.
They are soldiers and warriors that basically have seen it all. You're in deep shit if they show up.
The Viltrumites are completely and unequivocally bad news.
You're an open. Answer our questions, and we will consider sparing your life.
I remember this part.
It's not your style.
He did not.
Isn't it kill
This is not
first,
in well
ask
for him.
questions never?
That's Seth Rogen too. It's crazy. Viltrumites.
So the Viltrumites come from planet Viltrum. Their goal is to conquer. They're brutal, they're ruthless, they're insanely powerful.
They're very strong personalities, very strong identities, but they're also always pointing back to the Empire.
There's basically just a deeply evil empire behind the Viltrumite message.
I mean, everybody just gets jacked up by Viltrumites. Alan, when he gets his eyeball popped out,
Yeah,
is pretty
that
brutal.
didn't end up well. Yep, here it is right here. Yep.
We have Omni-Man,
He did get
we
stronger from
have Thula, we have
Thula.
Anissa, and we have Lucan.
We were
Vanessa.
very mindful about how we can differentiate them from each other in a way that doesn't feel like they're copy-pasted.
There's plenty of identity per Viltrumite, and I think people will have fun like finding which ones really feel good in their hands.
All the Viltrumites are awesome.
Good in my
They all
hands.
have their unique looks and play styles.
Who are you?
My name is Anissa, and I'm an agent of the Viltrum Empire.
Anissa's intense.
No nonsense and precise.
The stoic nature to her.
Anissa is one of the biggest believers in the Viltrumite message. She's drank the Kool-Aid more than anyone else.
How little you know of your own people.
They're not my people.
Oh, we are your people. You simply do not accept it yet.
She's this badass, kind of mid-sized fighter, very in your face.
We really wanted to express kind of like the blade-like nature of the attacks that Viltrumites can do. So a lot of focus on very fast movement.
She's really scary.
Are you sure you're Nolan's son?
My favorite Viltrumite
This
to work
fight
on
did
was
not
probably
last long, but it was
because he's just kind of
really
got
brutal.
some shapes that are fun. He's got a big old belly, so we added some sim jiggle to that.
He's
You know,
a
the
black
right
character, so I'm
amount,
definitely gonna play
tastefully
him.
done.
He's got the dad bod, but he's also strong and arrogant and
He's
brash.
Viltrumite dad bod.
A big, beefy grappler. He'll body slam you.
We wanted to show that he was still quick, but had a lot of muscle underneath him, even though he was kind of a thicker character.
Thicker, not fat. Woo! Woo!
Lucan is a fantastic grappler. He can put a lot of fear into your head and dread. As a true grappler, you can't block some of his attacks.
He feels particularly like threatening to get in his attack zone, in his melee zone, because of how quickly he can
Grappler,
just kind
you
of
say.
snatch you towards him.
He's actually
Zangief,
one
you
of the
say.
more mobile characters in the game. His special is that he'll grab your character, bring you up into the air with him, because he can actually fly.
gives me
and
like a
smash you back
very,
down into the ground, which is terrifying to play against.
Mayor of Metro City
His
vibe,
belly,
you know?
his dad bod, is also a weapon. You can throw that into chains. It'll allow you to continue combos. And the boosted version has super armor on it.
The belly flop, I mean.
He grabs the defender in the air and then does this like belly land on top of you.
Not the belly land. I love
It's
it.
fun because it's an attack that even if it misses, it still has a fun character and flavor to
And then
it.
has OTG
His
on top of that.
ultimate is pretty awesome. It really evokes his arrogance and his disdain for anyone weak.
And the finger smash from the show is pretty cool too.
I've had enough of this! You're not worthy of my efforts! Get that through your skull!
Nasty work.
Anissa is extremely fast.
She feels both powerful and agile at the same time.
She has 3 different special moves that kind of are examples of like her speed and power. One of her special moves, she does a series of like strikes. She also has a special move that allows her to basically extend forward right into her opponent's face, like a very fast strike.
My turn.
Then she has another special move where she goes into basically a hover stance. She can do it on the ground, she can do it in the air. And from this stance, she can dodge back.
They're waiting for you to try to get close. And as soon as you do, she dodges it and just slaps you.
She's got the
around
Viltrumite
face.
stance from
One
MK.
of
MK1.
my favorite moments for Anissa is her ult.
Her ultimate does call out one of the things that happens in the show where she like just slaps people around. Get yourself together, you're nothing to me, kind of a character.
Your education begins here.
Yes, mommy.
Learn your place.
She really likes him a lot.
Tips and tricks
Maybe too
playing
much.
Anissa, you really want to learn her special dodges. Not a lot of characters have that, so that's something you'll want to practice. She's got a lot of in and out gameplay as far as like, she'll stay on the outsides and then want to immediately get on top of the opponent with strikes, take him up into the air, and do a series of just killer combos. Lucan can be your main. The threat of the throw is going to allow you to do a lot of combos. And then it's learning when to actually execute that throw.
So my Viltrumite lineup would be Thula for her grab, her range, Omni-Man for his versatility, and
Okay.
Anissa because she's just awesome.
You might want a up-close grappler like Lucan.
That didn't tell
you
me a
might
lot.
want somebody with a little bit of range like Thula, and then you might want Omni-Man, who's kind of has a bit of range and a bit of up-close fighting style as well.
I think we have a really cool cast of Viltrumites. I think they all bring something
Anissa
really
looks really
different
cool
and
with the
unique to the
dodges.
table. Every one of them, their personality
It's almost like a stance.
shines through, and I'm really proud of the team who's worked on it.
How dare you embarrass me with your weakness?
How dare you embarrass me with your weakness? Ugh. Oh, Anissa. Anyways, that is the deep dive on the Viltrumites, man. I actually got some more details coming up. Hold on. So we just saw the breakdown with the Viltrumites. It's only been a little while since Anissa and Weeknd were announced with the latest playable characters of Invincible Versus. Their combined gameplay trailer gave us quite a bit of insight on how they play in the game. Weeknd is clearly intended to be a grappler in the Invincible Versus universe, while Anissa emphasizes rushdown gameplay. They both kind of do at the same time, but Anissa's got this like stance. With the addition of Anissa and Weeknd, there are now 4 Viltrumites in the Invincible Versus roster. They're joining alongside Omni-Man and Thula. In the recent video uploaded, the Invincible Versus developers emphasize how they're taking care to ensure each Viltrumite is going to be different in similarities. As they stated before, Weeknd is a grappler, access a number of moves that cannot be blocked. If your opponent is pressing too many buttons, you can just grab his ass. Weeknd basically can overpower them with moves that utilize his super armor. Anissa is a powerful rushdown character that prioritizes both speed and power. A player with a strong ability to read opponents will excel with Anissa due to her various moves that allow her to sway against attacks and then follow with a counterattack like a haymaker. I'm really feeling Thula, because that's kind of been one of my gripes. I mean, I haven't played the game. Shadow Shell has actually played the game. I could talk to him if he was here, but he's not. I will talk to him about that later. The characters just seem kind of samey, you know. Besides, like a couple different characters, like the Viltrumites seem kind of samey. Omni-Man and like, you know, I mean, you got to get the characters in your hand. And Invincible seem kind of samey, but they by having one be a grappler, rush down, one having a sway mechanic, it does help differentiate the play style so you can have more player expression in the game. So I like that. Good. Very, very good. So the ongoing Marvel vs. Capcom 3, the what would you call it? The community effort version, just put Jin in the game. And not Jin like just angry Jin, because he's already in the no, he's not in the game. I think they put Jin in because Jin's in 2. So they put Jin in 3. I wanted to have the robot with him. They made a trailer because these guys are so good, the modding community, that they got trailers for all their stuff. I really gotta play this one day. But Jin is in the game, and if that's the case, he's gonna be angry. Yeah, boy. Really wanted to stand out. Let's go. And NBC 2. This is like the version of Everybody's Here. Jin Satome.
The world becomes too mechanical. Or may die.
It's Jin. It's just Jin. Wow. They even got the grab in there. Take your shirt off. Yeah, they put all the classic stuff in here. This is crazy. But they're always giving characters some sauce. I wonder what kind of sauce they give. He has an air tornado now. That's new. Wait a minute. Is this a first-person shooter? Oh, it's just locked on there.
There are times where a man has to fight for his life.
That's a new voice line. I don't think you could do air tornadoes back in the day, so I think that's new.
You're small time. No thanks, bro.
Not Leon Kennedy in the game.
Get serious.
Kid, that be disaster. I beat you endless and continue the day after streetfighter 3.
Okay, they put Leon Kennedy in the game next. Usually they give the characters a little bit more. I mean, I guess the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 characters already have a lot. You know what I'm saying? So just put him in the game for me is enough. We got some more. Jin Satome, it's in the game, although the fighting game modding community already does have a lot. The MVC3 community has now received a new update, and the classic newcomer is there. Jin is here. First up, a new Jin Saitama mod created by Kill Kings Zero and the Hefnoff. If you're looking pretty darn slick in action, fans recognize many of the signature moves like the Boldia Punch, which is the big robot that he has. He certainly got some new combos, some cool hyper combos, extensions, and has added a bonus in the trailer. His Shoto from Street Fighter 3 will be showing up next. So we did see Sean. I didn't know Sean was in already the game. So they're gonna put. So I don't know. There's so many characters in the game. I don't know who's in the game. So I know they're putting Jin in. We saw Leon Kennedy, and I guess they're putting Sean in the game as well, which is great. I'm not going to complain. Red Earth Blades Scion mod brings the different flavor action with his heavy hitting blows and armor that allows him to simply walk through attacks. And yeah, I hope he has the mechanic where he gets mad and his I don't think he has armor. His attack speed goes up when he's like 10% health. So I hope that all stays from the original version of Jin. So Dead or Alive got a so I'm a little bit confused. So I think Dead or Alive 6 was the last one. So now Dead or Alive 6 has gone free to play, I think. It's a little weird. So I guess they want people to play the game. There's a lot of people turned off by the game by all the microtransactions. A lot of the season pass was like, the game was like 60 and the season pass was like 50. It was some weird shit going on with Dead or Alive 6. They've made it free to play now, and they put a updated trailer. So let's check it on out. Team Ninja is hitting on everything it does except for DOA, which is infuriating. And it just gave you all the, okay. Look at Bayman, okay. DOA is like one of those games where every character is kind of good anyway. I'm down to play some DOA shit. Not the gun. Ryo Hayabusa. So June 25th, 2026, the Core Fighter free-to-play version of DOA 6 is going to come out. I guess this is a good way to keep this game alive with that. A game that really nobody played, and except for the hardcore fans, because DOA is a hardcore fighting game. I mean, it has its own fan base. It's got its own stuff. It's as complicated as Tekken. Don't shoot the messenger. It just is. But DOA 6, the rollout a couple years ago was just not it. And even until recently, the game was still like 50, 60 bucks. Like that was crazy. We do got some information. And like I said, this is the free-to-play model where you get the core fighters. How many fighters is that, I wonder? So Dead or Alive 6, last round. Dead or Alive has been quiet for a few years, but no longer the case. Koei Tecmo, who is killing it with every other game except their fighting game series. Surprise appearance during the State of Play, where they announced Dead or Alive 6 last round, as well as a brand new Dead or Alive project is being worked on. DOA producer Hosoki Hayashi introduced the new games, with last round serving as an updated version of DOA 6, which originally released back in 2019. This enhanced title is said to feature all the main cast plus DLC of Dead or Alive 6, but that's not all. Koei Tecmo is also adding new costumes to improve the photo mode for PS5. On top of that, the team will be adding brand new characters and more outfits as well throughout the updates. Okay. They're releasing both the paid and free core fighter versions of Last Round at the same time. So Dead or Alive 6 Last Round is set to release June 25th, which is a good time because nothing really is happening at that time. Through PlayStation 5, and the systems haven't been confirmed yet, but I'm pretty sure it'll be on everything. What's going to probably be more exciting for fans of Koei Tecmo, putting together something as Dead or Alive for the 30th anniversary. Koei Tecmo revealed that a brand new Dead or Alive title is now being developed for the PS5 with no other titles in the release window. There's not much to show, just a teaser, besides Kasumi and her best assets with a new design fighting in the cinematic against Ryu Hayabusa for a few seconds. We'll have to wait to see more with the future of DOA, but the title is alive, which is something we didn't know very just recently. So yeah, so if we look at that, where is it? I think it's right here. Yeah, let's check it out real quick. I'm not even gonna download it. Of course, there's a helicopter coming DOA. You know what's crazy? Let's back up. They don't even show her face. She's got probably top 5 most famous boobs in video games. I mean, you got you got Masha Nuri, you got Tomb Raider. I'm pretty sure I'm missing something, but she's in the top 5. Yeah, top 5 boobs in video games. Easy. Not even a. Anyways, keep watching. Hit on me right there. Says in development for PS5. Don't know if it's a PS5 exclusive yet, which would be very interesting because PlayStation had that whole thing where they're like exclusively bringing out fighting games. So that would be they would exclusively have Marvel Tokon and a DOA game, which would be huge. I'm not even gonna pretend like it's not. And speaking of Marvel Tokon, we got a new trailer today at the PlayStation event that happened, and I heard it was Magic Wolverine. Haven't watched the trailer yet, so this is my first time with you guys checking out the trailer, seeing what's going down with the latest with Marvel Tokon. I think this is Marvel Tokon. Is this Marvel Tokon?
The air trembles. Mother Earth herself senses the coming battle.
I don't know if this is Marvel Tokon.
The world may hate us, we still have to save it.
Oh, this is it.
Team is unbreakable. You cannot stand against the storm.
Ooh. Is that new? Is that new?
Let me at them, Storm.
Yes, Magic.
Limbo is waiting, and I'm starving for
And she's got the Russian accent. I love it. Yeah.
time to end this.
I've got this one.
There he is.
I'll show you how the X-Men get it
So you
done.
gotta have.
You're cooked, bub.
You're cooked, bub. Yep. Let's go, Wolverine.
Initiating attack.
Who the fuck is this?
I am all that remains
Danger.
of Shi'ar technology.
Who is Danger?
Prepare to be disassembled.
Is she a techno
Surrender
organic
to avoid
disease?
further danger.
Let's finish this.
I don't know about her. She's an X-Men, but I don't know what kind.
We are stronger together.
X-Men Assemble? What kind of team super was that? Run that back.
Let's finish this.
Okay, that's
I
her
am
super.
all that remains of Shi'ar technology.
Okay, she's Shi'ar. Okay, I get it. She's Shi'ar. Shi'ar technology. I got you.
Prepare to be disassembled.
Prepare to be disassembled.
Surrender to avoid further danger.
Let's finish this.
So this is the level 4,
We are stronger
all 4
together.
super. Okay, that wasn't one super. That was all the supers back to back to back to back. All right, let's see what we got here. We got Tokon Fighting Souls. February 19th, pre-order start. You get 5 costumes in the pre-order. You get Howard the Duck. He hasn't been, and Cosmo. Looks like they're not in the game. They look like they're just like avatars, I guess I want to say. Year 1 character pass, more avatar stuff. They're going to be avatar. Because, you know, Arxis has their dumbass. It's not dumb. They have rank mode, kinda, and then they have this like arcade mode that's just their thing. That it's kind of a little bit confusing. But February 19th is wish list, and you can pre-order the Ultimate Edition. I'm pretty sure that's going to be like $180 or something like that. All right, we got more information. Let's check that out real quick. Marvel Tokon, Wolverine, Magic, and Danger announced from Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls, released today. It's now been over 8 months since Marvel Tokon was first unveiled, and they finally showed off some new characters for the first time today. During a State of Play stream, PlayStation announced Wolverine, Magic, Danger will be part of the roster. Marvel Tokon, a new trailer has also been released, which we just watched. The Unbreakable X-Men. Is that I don't know. I know the Uncanny X-Men, the Unbreakable X-Men. I don't know is that a run in the comics? I have to go check that out. So the Unbreakable X-Men shows the faces joining Storm's team. Magic, the first to be shown with the Soul Sword in hand. So she's got slashes on top of her teleportation portal abilities, which is going to be awesome. Speaking of slashes, Wolverine himself is finally here. He's back where he belongs. Season put his claws to work with some moves that look like they were hit pretty hard. And he doesn't look like Marvel vs. Capcom. He looks like a new kind of Wolverine. He really does. Finally, there's the robot Danger, who is shown to place mines on the battlefield and teleport and transform her arm into a variety of weapons, including a laser gun and a drill. This new trailer also gives our first chance to hear the English dub of Marvel Tokon's iconic Steve Bohm. The original voice Wolverine, he's back, plus Mara Jenna as Storm. These are the OGs, right? Jesse Vinlinsky as Magic and Judy Alice as Danger. Since the team store page, the 4v4 fighter game was accidentally updated earlier this week. We already knew that there were going to be 20 characters in Marvel Tokon at launch. So there will be 8 more to be revealed. So they'll be joining the original revealed 8 of Captain America, Iron Man, Storm, Doctor Doom, Star-Lord, Miss Marvel, Spider-Man, and the Ghost Rider. To coincide with that, we put our own top 12 picks together, blah, blah, blah. You can go check that out. Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls releases August the 6th. Oh, that's going to be same kind of window as the free-to-play DOA. For PS5 and PC, PlayStation Blog also revealed that Marvel Tokon's Year 1 Pass, plus the various editions, pre-order bonuses. Tokon Season Pass will contain DLC characters, additional stages that come after the game's launch, and a standard edition is going to be $60. It comes with the Infinity Gauntlet Cosmic surfboard, and a bunch of other avatar items that look like I don't want. The digital deluxe is going to be $85. Comes with everything plus year one step. All I want is the characters, man. Just give me the. I don't want none of the fluff. I don't know. Some of those costumes did look dope, but I want the characters. I will pick just the characters, right? On top of that, PlayStation revealed that the details of episode mode story that will have a Marvel heroes and villains face off against a new threat presented through motion comics and manga artists. That's interesting. Okay. Episode mode blends American comics with Japanese manga into new forms of storytelling adapted for the modern video game format. We have collaborated with the renowned writers from the original Marvel comics to help build the world and write scenarios, which is very smart, extremely smart. This will easily be the best comic to ever be in a Marvel fighting game because they haven't been that good to begin with. Capcom usually, it's just less fight, but they're actually going to take the time to write an actual comic and like give a shit. And it looks like a lot of money's behind this. This is going to be pretty dope. Let's see here. Pre-orders for Marvel Tokon open February 19th. You can check the new trailers for Marvel Tokon below, as well as some new scenario shots of the characters and different editions of the game. All right. Berserker Barrage! Oh, man. Okay. We're good. So, yeah. That's good. It's good. It's a good thing. Marvel Tokon. Haven't had the pleasure of playing it yet, but definitely on my things to do. From what people that have played it yet told me that they got bored with the game, which is not great, but the game's still in development. So you get these things early enough, you can fix these things, whatever the problems might be. And we get a good game in the end of the day, because game development is hard. We got a new character for Grand Blue. Her name is Alyssa or Elisa. Let's check the trailer out right now. Esas? Ooh, character guide. Yes.
At attention, soldier. You're gonna learn today.
Ilsa?
Ilsa, the demonic drill sergeant, reports for duty as the 11th DLC character. She is a swift combatant who leverages her bullet mechanics.
Oh, she's gun kata. I like it.
On the fly.
Yeah.
Utilize her arsenal of enhanced skills and flashy gunplay to seize control of the battlefield. Neun Kugel. Ilsa possesses a bullet count underneath her health bar. Neun Kugel fully replenishes this count back up to 9 shots. She will start every round with a full magazine. But practice trigger discipline.
This reminds me of
for enhancing skills. Skills and follow-ups can be charged with bullets.
What's the other Arxis game that has the gun kata character?
But run out of ammo and your ass
I forget the name.
So stay topped up. Sacred Hell. Ilsa discharges a beam projectile with full screen coverage. Each shot consumes 1 bullet, with the exception of ultimate. It activates quickly and is vital for long-range suppression, but you better not get sloppy, recruit. If the enemy blocks or evades, you can kiss your military career good night. If you have bullets available, you can hold the button to charge your shots. This grants the laser increased damage and wider coverage. The resulting impact will send hostiles flying, creating a window for follow-up or a speedy pursuit. Vary your timing to check hostiles who think they've memorized your firing rhythm. Medium fire skyward at a diagonal angle. This shot cannot be blocked while jumping, making it reliable for putting down incoming aerial sons of bitches. The charged version has a slower startup, but deals more damage and knockback on impact. Tag them with a clean hit and you can follow up with extended pressure and damage. Heavy has a faster startup, deals more damage, and can be followed up in the corner to finish the job. The charged version starts slower, but boasts massive damage and increased blast radius. You will also get a wall bounce from anywhere on screen.
Nice.
Even if the enemy blocks, you will recover first. So maintain that offensive, maggot. Ultimate
maggot.
offers a bigger bite and larger coverage than heavy. Breach enemy lines with its first-class startup speed, then get in there with its hard knockdown. Connect near the corner and you will get a wall bounce, so give 'em hell, soldier. Ear Ringer. Ear Ringer is an advancing strike that unleashes a barrage of gunfire. Thanks to its fast startup, it can easily be chained from a long-range light attack. This skill has 4 unique follow-up options. Be warned though, fail to follow up and you will be left wide open for punishment. Always watch your 6, cadet. Raid of Honor is an explosive follow-up shot. The impact causes a minor knockback, allowing you to sustain your pressure. Its fast recovery makes it nearly impossible to punish, so use it to stay in the fight if Ear Ringer gets blocked. Burst removal consumes 3 bullets to unleash a beam shot. It deals the most damage of all your follow-up options. Use it when you want those bastards gone. Its firepower drops if you are short on bullets, so keep an eye on your ammo. Gunfire Waltz consumes 2 bullets to fire dual shots while performing a tactical retreat. It gives Ilsa an advantage even on block, allowing her to maintain superior positioning from afar. But it is not a surefire escape. If the enemy dodges, you will be exposed. If you are short on bullets, she will perform a basic strike and stick. Do not let that magazine run dry.
Huh, okay.
Shadow Eater reloads Ilsa's
So
magazine before
she's
consuming
just like
3
I
bullets to fire a
can't
low-profile
think
shot.
of the Arx's gun
Start
kind
up
of character
slow,
that I'm
but you
thinking
will
about,
recover
but
first if blocked. On a successful hit, it can be chained into additional attacks. Use it as a countermeasure against chicken shits attempting to dodge your gunfire waltz. Medium Ear Ringer is slower than light, but covers more ground and hits harder. Ilsa will lunge forward on contact to shove the enemy into the corner, right where they belong. It
I like
leads
that they
into
got
same
the voice
four
actor to
follow-ups
really
as
like,
light,
you know.
allowing you to switch tactics as necessary. And burst removal when
So she's a
performed as
short range
follow-up
character. She
to
doesn't have any
Medium
long
Ear
range.
Ringer
I
also
take
gains
that
new
back. She
properties.
definitely has long range attack.
As you would expect, the medium version of burst removal deals
She's
more
a gun
damage than
kata
light.
and a
The
Kara
higher the
character?
bullet count, the bigger the payload, with up to 3 for light and 6 for medium.
Interesting.
If you are short on ammo, your damage will also drop, so keep that weapon loaded. Heavy Ear
So you
Ringer
gotta
causes
keep
the wall
you gotta
bounce
keep
with
it
the board
loaded.
near
You
the
gotta
corner.
get the kata, and
This
you
allows
gotta
Ilsa
get
to chain
the
into follow-ups with slower startups for even
the
deadlier
wrecker.
combos and greater damage output.
So you gotta take time to reload.
Damage from all follow-ups to heavy is also enhanced. Eyes front, soldier.
You gotta manage a lot in the
Heavy
game.
Raid of Honor inflicts a longer aerial stagger than medium. This allows Ilsa to land a follow-up for a combo when near the corner. Like other versions, the quick recovery leaves Ilsa safe even when blocked. Use it to keep yourself out of trouble. Heavy burst removal deals even more damage than medium.
Yikes.
It is deadly from any position, but also empties your magazine and consumes
Yo, the
up to
fact that she
9
comes up
bullets,
to you
so
and
don't you
runs
dare
and
miss.
jumps up, that's
As with the
wicked.
other versions, the damage output is based on the amount of bullets consumed. Heavy gunfire waltz boasts longer aerial stagger than a medium follow-up. If you land it near the corner, you can get creative with follow-up attack options. Even at mid-screen, Ilsa will create some distance in order to safely reload your bullets.
Okay.
Like the other versions, if the enemy sees through you, it will leave you wide open, Private.
So she's
Heavy
got
Shadow Eaters is
um.
similar to other versions, but if landed high enough, it can be chained into
So
a combo.
it's not completely real. She's got
Out of all of her
gaps.
follow-ups, this has
She's
the
got gaps.
highest potential damage output, so take the shot
She's
when
got
you see it
gaps.
open.
It's not a full string.
Ultimate Ear Ringer is the deadliest version. On hit, it becomes a rapid-fire combo that inflicts a hard knockdown. When blocked, it cannot be easily punished. Ilsa will execute a cinematic combo when done at close range for max damage, so get in their face before pulling the trigger. Even Song. Even Song is a tactical leap that sends Ilsa vaulting into the air. With the exception of Ultimate, this skill consumes 1 bullet. Light is quick enough to bypass low-hitting attacks and
got you,
close
okay.
the gap. It is also safe on block.
This
making it a
character looks
reliable
like she
tool for
has
sneaky
DLC
infiltration.
privilege.
If you have the
AKA
bullets to spare,
pay to
you
win.
can perform a charge version by holding the button. This version is slower but packs more punch and allows for a follow-up on hit. Plus, you will recover first on block. Don't drop that momentum, cadet. Medium covers more ground and jumps higher than light, making it a perfect option for clearing an incoming assault. The initial jump also has a hitbox, so weave it into your close-range combos. Careful, the second hit of the charged version suffers from slower startup. In exchange, it will give you plenty of frame advantage if blocked. Due to its slower startup, it is prone to being interrupted, so stay unpredictable and mix up your options. Heavy has a faster startup than medium. It can chain into follow-up attacks, but also leaves you wide open to a counter-strike if blocked. The charged version has a slower startup on the second strike, but allows for follow-ups in the corner. It is also safer on block when charged, serving as an escape option when you need to reset to neutral. The second hit will not land on grounded hostiles, so watch your feet, Twinkle Toes. Ultimate is the fastest version and invincible on startup. At close range, it will trigger an extended finisher for increased damage. This version also secures a hard knockdown. Use it to turn the tides of battle when your back is against the wall. Type 3 Aerial Mine. Type 3 Aerial Mine deploys a drone that detonates upon making contact. Exploit the advantage gained from the blast to initiate your offense and bury the enemy under pressure.
She's got other
But if
projectiles.
Ilsa or the mine
She
take
can,
a
like,
hit,
call
the
one in.
drone will vanish, and I will have your
trade.
ass if I catch you wasting gear.
Huh.
Medium travels farther before descending. Breach enemy territory by advancing behind it. Heavy descends before cruising ahead, protecting you as you march forward. Even if blocked at close range, Ilsa will maintain the advantage. However, it cannot be chained from standard attacks, so try not to leave an opening when engaging in close quarters. Near the corner, it stays on screen and serves as an oppressive tool for lethal Okizeme. Ultimate says to hell with drones and calls it a massive missile.
Well, damn.
Upon deployment, the danger zone appears under the enemy's position, marking the area where the payload will descend. And if the missile strikes true, it can chain into additional attacks for devastating damage.
That's cool.
But if Ilsa takes damage, the strike is aborted. Your mission is to
you don't
stay
take damage
focused
from the
and
strike
make
while
sure
she
that
has to do
bomb
his
goes through.
Okay. Wow, so that's
Burst
really something to do with
Erasure.
once you're... That's like in-combo stuff or
Burst
OTG.
Erasure is an invincible assault befitting a demonic drill sergeant.
Ooh.
Even if struck from a distance, Ilsa will close the gap for a fully cinematic execution. Use it to finish combos
Damn.
or punish from afar. Ramjet Obliterator. Ramjet Obliterator is Ilsa's super skybound art. Fully invincible on startup, it opens with a massive burst followed by a devastating beam. Connect at close range, and Ilsa will perform a full-blown extermination using
Man,
Nida
shit your ass
Gun
with
of
that
Arbitration.
Power Ranger
If
gun.
your SPA
Goddamn.
gauge is primed, that's your signal to
All
burn
the
up to
Zords
a
got
crisp.
together on your ass.
Ilsa excels at suppressing enemy movement with her arsenal of skills, all while laying down martial
Oh,
law to control
she
the pace
seems
of
like...
battle. Keep an eye
Yeah,
on her
I might
bullet
have to
count as you
download
cycle
her.
through her skills, but stay relentless and decisive. That's how wars are won. Now get back out there, maggot. Dismissed.
Coming out February 10th. Sheesh. She seems really good. She seems really good. She seems really good. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. So Ilsa, Grand Blue versus character guide release, preparation of her release. The next DLC of Joins Grand Blue Galaxy is Ilsa. In preparation, the side games released a character guide, which is really good. Right off the bat, it's revealed that Ilsa operates a unique bullet mechanic that start every round. Ilsa will begin with a full magazine and made up to 9 bullets. These bullets essentially operate as a resource that enhance certain attacks and follow-ups. Ilsa, by pressing the unique button, Ilsa will reload the magazine. It's worth highlighting that Ilsa has several moves and follow-ups that actually spend multiple bullets at a time. If Ilsa is caught without bullets to use, she's a significantly weaker character, so it will be important to pay attention to her resources at all time. one of the main zoning tools is her Scatter Hell special. This fires a beam of projectile and use what you saw. This is unsafe on block and can be charged with a bullet to mix up the opponent timing. Meanwhile, in heavy versions, leaves Elsa at advantage on block. Pick her up for $7.99. Not bad, not bad. Like, she does seem pretty cool. Not going to front. Elsa seems pretty cool. Not a Grand Blue. Got Grand Blue Fantasy. Rarely play it. Me and Shadow plays it more than I do. But really didn't play it a lot. But we haven't had a couch play in forever. So after February, we'll do more couch plays. So stay tuned for that. So the thing that everybody was talking about, nearly half of 2XKO's development team got fired. So it says minimum not enough to sustain team FGC members impacted. It hasn't been a month since 2XKO finally launched, but the game apparently already facing some setbacks. Riot Games made an unfortunate announcement today that the downsizing of 2XKO's development team moving forward with a large margin. The news came from a blog post pinned 2XKO's executive producer, Tom Cannon, discussing the staff reduction and moving forward with the game. He states that the League of Legends fighting game didn't hit its sustainable point to keep the team intact, despite the most positive perception to the title. After a lot of discussion and reflection, we are reducing the size of the 2XKO team. Real Cannon, I want you to know that the decision wasn't made lightly. As we expanded from PC to console, we saw the consistent trends in how players were engaged in 2XKO. The game has resonated with a passionate core audience, but overall momentum has not reached the level needed to support a team this size for long term. With smaller focused teams, we're going to dig in and make key improvements to the game, including some of the things that were already heard. If you ask, we'll share some of those plans soon. There's no mention of Riot support plans change for 2XKO beyond saying that their competitive series is staying the same, but there obviously going to have to be some shifts made behind the scenes. Ultimately, the decision reflects a shift on how we operate. This isn't a judgment on individuals, rioters, or a signal that the journey is over. I hope not. God, I hope not. We're reshaping our team to give 2XKO a more sustainable path forward. Although it's not been stated in the post how many Riot employees were impacted, the company told game developers that approximately 80 staff members, yikes, were laid off, which equates to around half of the game's global team. Yeesh. Not great. Not good. Not good at all. I mean, that is the risk that you're running when you release a free-to-play game. A free-to-play game has to live off like the people that are playing the game, yes, but also microtransactions, the money in the game, people spending money on costumes and things of that nature, right? If you're not going to have any kind of play to win, you're going to, like, you can have a bunch of people playing the game, but nobody's spending money. Like, how does it sustain itself, right? This obviously isn't exactly the best look for the game. Launched this week ago, but it's not surprising. It's very common for development teams to get cut down following the title's release, since those full resources are not needed to sustain the game. That the updates and content, once the core systems have been complete, they can just piece stuff out next. And then people move on to the next projects, after the bulk of the game has been produced, Using half of our staff to XKO team does not sound like it was part of Riot's initial plans either, however, which goes back to the statement about the game not gaining enough momentum, which is crazy. Riot has never announced the download or player number of 2XKO, so that could also point into the fighting game having a softer launch than company wanted. Since 2XKO is a free-to-play fighter, most of the game's revenue is coming from cosmetics, battle passes, and character sales, which makes this move sound like there's either not enough players or the players that are there are not spending enough money on the service. Things like costumes have been quite a bit more expensive than the fighting game players are used to, around 20 USD for legendary skins, about 60 or 80. That's why. Since 2SKO team consisted of many fighting game community veterans, some of them were impacted by being laid off. While it seems like the likes of Apology Man, Marilyn, and Combo Fiend are still a part of Riot, others like Path Filth and Alex Blinkney, Jeffy, and Nerd Josh were not so lucky. Former saying they only got 30 minutes of notice after being on the project since the beginning. Shit. Ken does say that they were helping laid off members to attempt to find jobs at Riot and providing at least 6 months of notice and severance to those who they can't. Riot Games acquired the Cannon Brothers Radiant Entertainment Studios back in 2016, and we finally got this project right here. Although the current 2SKO has likely only been full of production for a few handful of years, we've known about it since 2019, and that's what really makes it suck, man. That's all for me. Alex Jeffy says, so proud of this thing and people who made it. 8 great years of my life. I've got to design Echo and lead to Champ's team, Dreamy. Devastating goodbyes all around, but I want this game to go hard for the FGC. And for those who can remain, you can do it 2XKO. See, that's how you know you're really proud of a thing. Like, you got fired from the thing, but you're still like hoping it succeeded. It's really dope. Man, we didn't just previously see another free-to-play fighting game implode on itself after initial hype with the shutting down of Multiverses. Totally different situation, but that game faced its own unique issues, which led to Warner Brothers title ultimately demised a year ago. Hopefully 2SKO can learn from the missteps and become something that can be seen as a welcome successor for both developers and players. The team has already been much more consistently open and transparent about what's going on with their game and coming next than most of the fighting games that are out right now. That is so true. While 2SKO does have its share of problems, for the most part, the game's core experience is really good, which still is building a community of players diving in all across the fighting game space and others. See, it needs the others more than the fighting game space. Caro, it was an honor bringing Elio, Blitzcrank, and Caitlyn to my life in 2XKO. My time on the project is suddenly ending, and my heart is heavy, but I hope you all keep supporting the game. Yo, the passion. Like, 2SKO is the passionist of passion projects, man. Thomas, look, got laid off Riot Games again. 2SKO is everything I wanted in my dream studio, my dream project, animating fighting game characters with some of the best in the industry. I poured my heart into everything, imagine it. Seeing these characters come alive was magic. Man. It's like, they're going to keep playing, like, you know, some people get laid off of games and, like, you know, you're like, I can't even, like, I had a situation, one of my companies had a situation with Capcom, which made me, like, not like Street Fighter for a long time. Not that I didn't like Street Fighter, but just the company politics will make you not like the game. You know what I'm saying? And these guys are like, no, please keep the game alive. It's good. That's so good. So good. All right, we got another trailer for Saturday AM Battle Manga. Now, if you guys remember this, we went over this a while ago. It is a fighting game being made by an all-black anime manga cartoon artist-ish. So if you forgot, I'll run the story back once again. We did this about 3 months ago, I want to say. So they gave another trailer. The tag team fighting space. It's getting a little crowded. 2SKO, Hunter Impact, which I haven't heard anything about. And the team has not released the first gameplay trailer for Saturday AM, showing off a handful of characters. Apple Black, Clock Striker, and Soul Beat 'em Up. So, hi, there's what I've been working on as lead program and lead technician artist. The team and I are super proud of it and would appreciate you guys checking it out. So this was the first trailer for Saturday Battle Manga, which is an actual manga that's being made by Americans. I know there's a whole thing on, is it a manga if it's made by Americans, but these are black artists that have made this manga. and now they're making a fighting game to go along with it. And that's pretty dope, and I wanted to support it and check it out. So this is the second trailer. Air combos, OTGs. So beat. Okay, interesting. Not MC Hammer. There's a lot going on in the trailer. And of course, you have your evil character, right? So a lot going on in the trailer. We got Saturday AM manga. It's a 2v2 fighter. I guess these are some of the other characters in the game. Obviously, Apple Black is going to be our main character. Either that or the girl with the metallic hand. Clock Striker. She looks like Echo, but not like Echo because she's got like a hand that's, you know, whatever. Afro Samurai. Oh, I want to see what Soul Beat does, man. I want to see what Soul Beat does. That's fucked up. Looks like there is an extensive combo system. We got juggles. We got ground combos. We got air combos. We got tag in, tag out. OTGs, I'm guessing off the wall combos as well. Demo coming soon. So yeah, once again, this is a all black manga set of artists that are making a fighting game off of their manga. So big up to them. Big up to them. All right, that's gonna do it for me. Red K, I'm about to here, man. Did it by myself. There was so much we had to talk about though that I had to like do it. Definitely DJ Echo will be back next week and Shadow Show. And after February, we'll get back on that couch co-op, the couch play. So definitely do that. Keep listening to plays. Keep on checking out the videos we have up. If you're liking the videos, go ahead and like the video. And hopefully we'll see you guys online, man. So till next time, be good, be safe. If you can't be good, don't get caught. Wally Mob Gaming Pod episode 251, I think. We out, man. Peace.